your second pick?
I didn't get there yet. The second pick was I'll tell you right now. We're back up. I got Jimmy Butler and Jay Randall.
Yep. Well, both of them are gonna get chlamydia, and you will not see them all year.
Oh, they can play with that.
Okay.
Most definitely.
It's not gonna be comfortable.
Wait, we didn't. This one's up.
Yeah, that one's up.
Perfect. So we're both down the last one as a 50-50, straight down the middle, and you heard why. As a chef, I was disappointed.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Here we
rightfully
go.
so.
I'm already on the restaurant side.
He was disappointed as a chef. You give me 1 second. We got to make a strong pick here. And where are my quiz? Who do I have at Carolina?
You should pick Michael Jordan.
I would love to pick Michael Jordan. He's still balling. You know that?
Yeah. See if Larry Bird's available.
Larry's still playing. 6 years in. Came out of retirement. So, as a chef, I was disappointed. I anticipated more. This place, food and drinks portions were inferior. I think if the menus were explained better, we would have gotten a better appreciation of the experience. Try not to eat upstairs. It's freezing. They missed on my wife's fish. The fish portion, inferior and lacked flavor. The wife had the prosciutto on toast starter. Just so happened her toast was overcharred. I am a vegan, and I appreciate accommodating my dietary restrictions. The mistake mushrooms were mistake mushrooms. This must have been a printout, because I'm sure he's talking about a different style of mushrooms. Were tasty, but overall, this is a mess. But overall, the missed our entire experience. That's what this shit says. We're gonna have to work on it. It's a good thing this person's a chef and not a journalist. Oh, our waitress and manager failed to ask us where everything was all right. Again, it's a good thing that this person is a chef and not a fucking journalist. Oh, that should say was. Okay? But it says where. You know what? What's that say?
I believe you.
Okay, good. Oh, when my wife explained to the manager about her experience, he suggested
shut the fuck up.
That's exactly what he said. He said, write it up, Bill. Shut it up and write it down.
Oh.
Matter of fact, here's the place you can send it. He suggested, why didn't you tell me? The wife did say to the waitress that the toast was overcharred, but she did nothing. Can we go back to the days of the fountain? The fountain, Susan, Faux, Chimbolette, and Loch Ben Finn. No, we cannot go back to that. Okay?
I don't even know what that shit is.
I don't know what it is neither, and that's why we can't go back to none of that shit.
I can't believe you printed up that review.
There was more grammatical errors in this shit.
All right. You know what? I can understand being a chef, but, come on, dude.
And
You're
being
not
disappointed.
Oh, all right. You said the fucking appetizer was good, and then you had mistake mushrooms. I don't even know what that is.
I'm sure you meant
Mishitake
Mishitake mushrooms, probably.
You said mistake
That's
mushrooms.
what it fucking says, but I'm
fucking
sure
mistake.
that it was a spelling.
Listen, the mistake mushrooms were delicious. Your appetizers
and he didn't know
were
how
good.
to spell Mishitake mushrooms.
Yeah, there's a good chance that not for nothing. When I go out, I do end up getting more apps, and I enjoy them more than the entrees.
Most likely.
Don't start off by saying you're a chef. No one gives a fuck.
No
okay?
one. No one.
I don't even know how to grade this. Like, the guy's already like an asshole.
A little bit.
All right, so I'm not like a huge fan. So
I'm
I'm
at
gonna.
a 50-50.
I'm not. I don't even want to give it that.
Well, because the upstairs was freezing.
Yeah, well, you're already kind of a douche
And they
the
messed
moment you sat down.
they messed up the wife's fish. They actually just missed her whole dish in general.
Yeah, well, you like the app, so you should have just stuck with the app, sent it back, and then go home. You know what? Go home.
And I mean, our waitress and the manager failed to ask where everything was okay.
I don't know if I believe that. I see. That's the thing.
I mean, if the waitress came to the table and said anything to you, you have your opportunity to then speak your mind, and it's up to you at that point to say something. And if you choose not to say something, whether they do or don't ask you, oh my, or a manager does or doesn't come by, if you choose not to speak your mind, you're choosing not to speak your mind and to state what can and can't be fixed. I mean, at that point, that's on you.
Yeah.
But I will say 50-50 because if the upstairs was freezing, the food probably did suck. If the shit was overburnt, I mean, yeah, you didn't speak it. It may have been on you, but it also shows that the restaurant had their little mishaps as well. So 50-50, you both fucked up. That's it.
Yeah, I refuse to grade that one.
Oh, no, that's not in the category
I
listing.
refuse to grade it.
All right, we came up with another category of just server, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
But we didn't ever come up with the refusal to grade.
Yo, let me explain why I refuse to 50-50 this
That's
or choose a side. I do believe upstairs was cold. All right, I do believe the fish probably sucked. Right? But I also believe because you're a chef,
You expected more?
you expect way more. And you're kind of a dick about it.
Okay.
So on the dick meter, you failed. So I
Ah,
will not grade that review.
okay.
Okay? Because there's a strong belief, and I'm usually right about this shit. Usually right. No.
It's on the charts in the back.
Yeah, it's on the charts in the back. No, I won't.
He won't.
Yeah.
He won't even take
I
it.
don't. I hate that shit. Well, I'm a server and I've never around. I'm a chef. Shut the fuck
I
up,
heard
dude.
that the other day.
Shut the fuck up.
Do they come around? What do they do? What do they
Oh
do?
God, I
This
hate
is what
that.
I see at my places.
All right. After seeing the dandelion fish and chips featured on the best thing I ever ate,
Fish and chips.
my husband and I drove down to check it out.
Okay.
They were very accommodating in moving my reservation earlier. Our waiter Matt was amazing.
There
Then
we
the
go.
disappointment began.
That's a life.
The fish was a grease bomb. I cut into it and immediately oil poured out of it as the grease coating fell off.
Ew.
When I expected some oil, just not that much. The chips were delish,
Okay.
which is short for delicious.
That's right.
Then came the biggest letdown of all. We chose to wait for afternoon tea, which began at 3. We chose the Royal Occasion at $50. This is a down the rabbit hole $30, but the tea and scones and pastries. Sandwich choices were okay. One of the canopies was 2 crackers, the size of Cheez-Its, with 3 specks of cheese and honey on it.
Ew.
The pastries were smaller than an average sandwich cookie. I don't know where they're getting,
I don't know where they're getting
cookie
that shit
sandwiches,
either.
but they're big. Now, I've had afternoon tea here and abroad in the UK, so I knew somewhat what to expect. But this is truly a real disappointment from driving so far, more than 70 miles. It definitely wasn't the meal I saw on TV. No shit. And the extra star was for Matt and the staff.
Okay.
But it didn't replace the disappointment we felt in the food.
Nasty ass shit.
We also sat in a high traffic area near the steps where everyone was seated upstairs or was checking in, had to go. A $96 without tip mistake.
Shit.
If I had known I was going to write about the dandelion, I would have taken a photo of the tier when it arrived. Okay,
Let's talk about this.
I don't know, what do you
You
think?
should have took a goddamn picture. I think that you should have took the fucking picture. Those cookies.
Yeah, alright, so this is not the UK, okay?
It's not.
Alright?
You can't expect.
And
that
I'm
stuff.
going to be 100% honest. When it comes to stuff that
See that
comes from
paper after you.
overseas, like television,
Okay.
like TV
a
shows
little
and
different.
movies,
A little different.
when you see the original, right, from wherever it is, okay, it's usually better.
It should
There
be.
are exceptions to the rule, okay? The show The Office,
Okay.
hilarious,
But
overseas,
Mhm.
in England when it first came out, right?
it gets a lot of good.
And then when
reviews
they
over
brought it over here, it was
Yep.
hilarious. So sometimes it works out.
here. Sometimes
It never
doesn't.
works out for food. Okay? It's a nice little thing that they stole from over there, and they probably bastardized it
I'm sure they did.
I will go for the guest on this. You did give the server some props. It's the whole reason why they got 2 stars on this place. And you know, a lot of these places, when you see like the food on TV or they do a review, that's not what you're getting.
It's not
all right, that's
at all.
what the people with the production and giving you free advertising are getting. But that's not what us common folks are going to get.
You're not getting that shit.
All right. So I'm sorry you drove 70 miles
70 miles.
for fish and chips, but I guarantee you there was a diner that had better fish and chips.
Probably a lot closer, too.
Definitely didn't have tea time though. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but
I mean, it's like crumpets and
all
shit.
right. You don't fucking know either.
You see? No, I don't.
Don't make a lie.
Um.
So I have to go with. I'm going with the guest.
Okay.
That's,
Because they
it's a
drove the
no-brainer.
70 miles?
They drove the 70 miles. I can understand being jebaited, right? We've all been jebaited, you
That's
know.
right.
Sometimes you swipe, right?
Yep.
You don't realize that all the pictures are a top-down view, right? To
Yep.
hide stuff. So
That's true.
proportionally, it looks like it could be good.
That's true.
And then you drive all that way to see it, and then when you get there,
You got...
fucked up.
That's right. What do
It's
they call
fucked
that?
up.
You got catfished.
Yeah, you got catfished. You got catfish with the food, folks. I'm wicked
A
sorry.
$96 thing going without a tip? That's low end. I mean, that was low end. You didn't pay much for your food, realistically speaking. You know?
But still, disappointing.
3 specks of cheese and honey on it?
Oh, it's the door of my roommate.
Okay. 3 specks of cheese.